Here's the screen. Launches it. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Durant. 20 points for him last game against Phoenix.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways. No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Anthony with it, guarded now by Durant. Look at that!
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Here's Anthony after Enes Kanter's basket, poked away, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Let's take a minute to look at the NBA's three-point shooters in the point guard position here in the second half of the season. Russell Westbrook third.
You know, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and knock down a triple. Great backup plan for any point guard to have.
Well, forget about using it as a backup plan. With the numbers this group puts up from deep, I think it should be plan A to have them stroking it from 3.
That's good.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Now here's Mills. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Freak. It's tipped.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Bradley kicks to Mills. Offline with his 3. And they're trailing by 4. Durant with it. Now Anthony defending. And that one's good. Freak.
About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
There's the pick. Here's Mills. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Durant kicks to Freak. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Pass to Mills. Kaminsky dishes to Bradley. They double him with Freak. Bradley kicks to Mills. The wide open look here for Anthony. New York, no good that time either.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
New York's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Freak kicks to Westbrook, and the layup's good off the glass. Westbrook's got 8 points.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Porzingis passes to Carmelo. Again, the miss by Anthony. And here are the Thunder now. They've got a 10-0 run going. Pass to Freak. He tries for 3. Rebounded by Kaminsky.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Fires from 18. And it's Anthony again missing.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take. He's jacked up a number of threes, but his accuracy has been lacking. Time to try something different, if you ask me.
Tipped away and stolen by Freak. Jumps up. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
For the Thunder, Patterson East. Knicks trail by 8. Freak in at shooting guard. Durant is out there with Anderson. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Kanter in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Durant with a wide-open look. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And for the Knicks, they're shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, he'll shoot two.
And stretching back over the break, here's how the Knicks have performed. 4th in steals, 5th in opponent field goal percentage. And they're in the top 10 in rebounding. This is a team that does a good job getting on the glass.
And that ranking in the steals category, airtight perimeter defense, is one of the things that makes this team go. Their aggressiveness, for me, sets them apart.
And New York making a change here. Mills is checked in. Outside Durant. Feeds it to Freak. High post try. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. Knicks trail by 3. Dishes it to Mills. Passes it to Anthony. Dang, a screen on Kanter. Anthony kicks to Dang. And it's a Flalo penetrating. Second shot opportunity. Porzingis can't hit.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Here's Freak. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. 6 points for Freak. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Poked loose. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And Anthony gets double teamed. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and here we go with Durant. Nobody back. And it's good. Now it's a 7-point Oklahoma City lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half. Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for New York. Now here's Mills, and the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. To halt the run, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
They double in with Freak. Bradley, no one around him. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
Count that one. Freak's got the lead up to 11 now for the Thunder.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint because that has not been up to par. And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey guys, well, Kurt Rambis had some advice for the team in that last break. Back to fundamentals. That's what he told them. Specifically, he'd like to see them implement the pick and roll as often as possible. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Dang dishes to Bradley. Traps in the tray. Bradley's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, he's done his part, no doubt about it. Still yet to miss in the game. Taking a look here at numbers for Anthony. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. He's right around 17 points a night, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. And with his ability to put the ball in the bucket, he has to be your primary focus defensively.
Defenses plan to stop him, but very few succeed. That's why he's the team's leading scorer.
Now here's Anthony. 17 points for him last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And also his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved. And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Anderson passes to Freak, takes the three, and again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Freak. And here they go. Finishes the Freak with a slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
They recover it.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Knicks trail by 15. Mills with it. Westbrook picks him up. And stolen by Freak. And another fast break for Oklahoma City. Thunder running. Cantor's shot is off. Knicks have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Here's Mills. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his 3rd assist on the night. Westbrook kicks to Freak from deep. And the shot is good. Freak's got 19 points.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
They double him with Freak. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Let's look at the 2K leaderboard to find out the teams that have led the league in steals the season's second half. Number 1, the Thunder. The Knicks, 4th.
Well, you know, when these teams face off, the coaches are talking about protecting the ball. Both of these teams really do a good job at picking your pocket if you're careless. They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Here's Durant. Takes the assist and... Lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner.
And that does it for the first half of play. It's the Thunder. They lead by 13. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Russell, you've played with such force throughout the first half. What's fueling the way you approach the game tonight?
Just trying to stay in attack mode, man. Moving the ball.